Welcome everybody to this build log for MicroFlash Gamma. I'm Jason, the creator of Team RockoRobotics, and now after several months of sorting out designs, doing 3D printed prototypes, it's time to start to build the actual robot. So I've got some templates in here that I'm working off of. I took my 3D models in Blender, turned them into these 2D templates, and I'm going to use these to build some of the UHMW parts of the back end of the robot. Let's get started. First up, the robot's base plate. Bumpers are next. It's time for the side support structures. The main weapon support columns. And then finally the top and wedge armor. And those are the components for the back half of MicroFlash Gamma. Let's get them weighed up and assembled, and we'll go from there. Holy crap. Let me tell you about this one thing here. I'm probably late to the party, because I usually am, but when it comes to beetle-weight robots and thin metals, like here I'm using 1/8" aluminum, if you don't have access to a CNC mill, a jigsaw with a metal blade is absolutely incredible. So apparently when I drilled the holes through those giant blocks of UHMW, they're kind of the weapon support structure blocks, I didn't drill them perfectly straight, and now the top and bottom of the aluminum structure is slanted enough to where this bolt, which is a little bit smaller than the actual weapon shaft, can't even rotate. This is not good. Time for a bit of a redesign. Let's jump back into Blender. What I ended up doing was replacing those UHMW blocks with a very small but simple aluminum frame. Alright, I'm going to 3D print this thing up. We'll assemble as a test frame and see how that works. Alright, I like the test frame. Let's back to the jigsaw and cut these pieces out. So throughout this build process, I've been tracking the total weight of the robot. Now that parts are starting to come together, I've got a second column here. Starting with the current weight of the robot as it is assembled, I then remove pieces from this column as they become part of the initial mass, and it gives me an idea as to what the actual final robot is going to weigh as I'm attaching pieces, into the final assembly. With that piece on, we've got something that looks more or less like a complete frame. The top's obviously missing, but I'm getting there. So MicroFlash Gamma is getting pretty close to actually being done. Aside from the little final aluminum tabs that go in here and hold it all together, that still need to be built. Most of the major parts are done. I think in terms of weight, I'm on a trajectory to be about maybe 1 to 2% over mass, which is not super concerning. I have some plans to take care of that if that does occur. If it's more than that, well, but we'll see how things go at the moment. So with that, let's call this episode of MicroFlash Build Report Thingamajiggy done. Once again, I'm Jason, the creator of Team RockoRobotics. If you're ever wondering why I have messed up hair at the end of these, it's because I'm wearing my safety goggles on top of my head when I'm not wearing them over my eyes. So go ahead and subscribe to this channel to get the last few episodes in this build process. There's only going to be a few more, and Then it's going to be recap time, and from there, I don't know what I'm going to do quite after that. I don't think I'm going to be doing the full rebuild of MicroFlash, just do some upgrades from between event to event, just because this is a lot of work. It really seriously is. But all right, so thank you guys all for watching, and have a good night. Sure, let's just leave it at that. Screw the little goofy thing I try to do anymore. Thanks for watching.